Hello everyone, this is Allie from Linden Baby, and today's topic is how to prevent our children from having serious injuries during summer activities. Now, we want our kids to get outside, enjoy the weather, and get some exercise. However, there are definitely some precautions that we need to take to keep them safe. Some of the most popular outdoor activities during the summer are group games like capture the flag and kickball, and then lots of activities on wheels like biking, roller skating, skateboarding, and now even hoverboards. And of course, there's swimming to keep cool. It's important to teach our kids safe practices for these activities at a young age so they can get accustomed to them. The first thing you want to do is make sure that your child is wearing closed-toed shoes for pretty much all of the activities except for swimming, of course. If they're wearing sandals, they can easily stub their toe, get splinters, or scrape their feet. Also, sandals fall off easily while they're running or can even get caught in the spokes of the bike wheels. The second thing you want to make sure is that any activity on wheels, your child is wearing a helmet. It's also important that the helmet fits right. It should be nice and snug around their head. A good way to test this is let them run around in the helmet for a little while, and if it starts to fall backwards, that means it's too loose. Luckily, helmets come now with adjustable straps, so you can purchase a helmet that will be able to fit your child for a few years as long as you adjust that strap. Your child also needs to be wearing the pads, the wrist pads, the elbow pads, and the knee pads. And to keep them clean, you want to wash these pads regularly, as your children will sweat in them as they play around. It is common for your kid to resist wearing the pads and the helmets. So a couple things you can do to combat that is, number one, get them wearing the pads and helmets at a really young age. That way they're used to it and it's no big deal. The second thing you can try is letting your kids pick out their pads and their helmets at the store themselves. If they pick out a fun pattern that they're excited to wear, they're more likely to wear them. They also might feel like it was their choice, that they picked it out, so again, they're more likely to wear them. Another thing to keep in mind is make sure that your child is playing with the age-appropriate toy. By age 3, most children are able to pedal, meaning that they can handle a 3-wheeled scooter or maybe a 3-wheeled bike type toy. And then by age 4, they can sort of balance on the 2 wheels with training wheels, and by 5, most kids will be about ready to actually balance on a 2-wheeled bike. However, they're not quite aware of consequences yet, of dangers of cars and other things in the road, so you want to restrict where they're biking. And then by age 6, they can manage the 2-wheel balance and they're starting to be more aware of consequences, so you can let them have a little more free rein around the neighborhood. Then by age 9 to 12, they can actually handle the bike gears and more complicated toys. However, they are more likely to try riskier stunts and tricks and jumps. So just make sure to set some safety guidelines with your kids before you let them roam free on their bicycles and skateboards and all that jazz. Lastly, swimming. You want to get your kids in swimming lessons at a young age to prevent drowning. However, keep in mind that even if you start them as toddlers, children are not competent swimmers until about 6 or 7. So make sure to have adult supervision anytime they're in the pool and provide anything they might need like goggles, life vests, and the swimmies, the inflatable armbands. And for all of these outdoor activities, make sure that they're wearing sunscreen and that they're staying hydrated by drinking lots of water. We at Linden Baby hope that you and your family have a really fun summer, so stay safe and enjoy.